highly spiritual.
Hey guys, hey everyone. So today I'm going to be starting my college series segment that I was talking to you guys about the last video. Check that out. And today I'll just be talking about 15 freshman year tips that I learned during college or during my college experience, because right now I'm a rising senior. So yeah, just a disclaimer though, you have similar experiences, maybe you don't, maybe you're gonna experience this in college, maybe you won't. So this is just my own experiences and my friends' experiences that I'm sharing with you guys, so stay tuned. The first tip, make sure that you slow down and treasure every moment. I know the first week that you move in, especially for me, we were thrown with events, parties, organizations were inviting us to things. So make sure you take a deep breath, slow down, go to one or two things, spend more time building friendships, and make sure you have everything in order before you exhaust yourself and stuff. Number 2. Take classes that sound interesting. So a lot of people actually come into college undeclared, and I for one already declared a psych major. But for me, I was also pre-med, but that doesn't mean that I'm just gonna take just psych classes and pre-med classes and nothing else. This class called The Art of Eating, and literally all we did was dance and eat. Like, it was an amazing experience. So make sure you take classes that sound interesting. You don't wanna just like take the classes and then not be a well-rounded individual. So if you're going to liberal arts school, they should stress that a lot, because that's what they are about. And also if you're going to both a liberal arts and a pre-professional school, you should still take those classes just to like figure out what you want to do. So yeah. Okay, so the third tip, numero tres. Throwing a little Spanish in there, you know what I'm saying? The friends that you make during your freshman year will not be around your senior year. I know you're probably listening to this and you're like, wait, what are you saying? Like, I'm not gonna have no friends in here. Like, what? No, that's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is, so you're gonna be open and exposed to a lot of dorm classes and stuff like that, and you're gonna build relationships with people. So personally for me, the same friends that I started with freshman year are not the same that I'm with senior year, only because, you know, exposed to new experiences, you grow up, you grow apart from others, you start focusing more on what you're there for, and sometimes you just get wiser and your values are different from the people that you started off with. So you might just fall apart, or if you're lucky, you probably will stick with the friends you made from freshman year till senior year. But a lot of us are not that lucky. 4. So, 4th tip, get a mentor or get an upperclassman friend, or maybe even a professor that you're close with. Start looking for those people your freshman year. So why I'm saying this is because upperclassmen have already been through freshman year. They know what you're going through, they've been there. So definitely ask them for advice. Professors, start talking to them, build relationships with them, some about the classes you're interested in, and they should be excellent tools for you your freshman year. Cinco. Number 5. No, not number 10, sorry. 5. Let's switch my African accent in there. Okay, so choosing classes your freshman year is literally like the Hunger Games. Why? Okay, so choosing classes, you're competing with all the other year levels. So you're competing with freshmen, other freshmen like yourself, sophomores, juniors, and seniors. Odds are you're not gonna get the classes that you want. Like, you can write them down, of course, and you can get them later on next semester or in the following years. A lot of classes in college definitely have a cap size to get into a class. My best advice is for you to talk to your professor, shoot them an email. A lot of professors also like it if you come and sit into the class and then talk to them after the class and tell them you're interested. The thing is, during the first week of classes, people start dropping classes that they don't want. So if you are able to stock those classes, you probably will get it. But other than that, it's not guaranteed. Okay, so number 6. Okay, so make sure that when you're choosing your classes, you do not overload yourself. Don't go into your freshman year taking 22 credit hours.
That is actually insane.
I have met a freshman who took 22 credit hours and literally fell asleep in every single class because it was just a lot. Like, school permits 12 credit hours as a full-time student, so anywhere from 12 to 15 credit hours I would say is an average load for you to take your freshman year. And also make sure you speak to an academic advisor about that, because you also need some number of credits to graduate, so they're able to keep you on track with how many credits you need to take every single semester. But do not take 22 credit hours, because you will not have a social life. You will not. And unless you're just like super good under pressure, or you're just an amazing superhero, I don't even know. 7. Okay, so 7. Make sure when you're a freshman you join 1 or 2 extracurricular activities or organizations. You're gonna, like I said, you're gonna be exposed to a lot of organizations that first week that you move in. They're all gonna sound interesting, but definitely find 1 or 2 that really sticks out to you in college to get a degree. So you want to make sure you have time to focus on your classes and also have time to focus on extracurricular activities. So it's all about time management. You don't want to join 5 extracurricular activities and then not have time to do your homework, or not have time to make it to class, or not turn in assignments. Your grades will suffer if that's the case. So make sure you stick to 1 or 2 extracurricular activities, and then as you go up in your years, then if your schedule permits, then you can add more if you have the time. Okay, tip 8. Don't try to look for your boyfriend your freshman year. Just don't. I know, I'm not salty. No, but seriously, a lot of students come into freshman year. Maybe you've never had a relationship in high school, but you come into college hopeful because you might possibly find the one that you're probably gonna get married to. But seriously, don't come into college trying to find a boyfriend your freshman year. Odds are a lot of the guys that come, they are, especially freshmen, they want to experiment. They want to do several things. They don't want to be tied down. So if you're looking for a relationship your freshman year, a lot of these relationships do not work out. So please don't do that. Just like wait till your sophomore year, wait till familiarize yourself with people around you, and you can pursue relationships if you have the time for it, or if that's what you want. Or you can be really lucky and find the love of your life freshman year and still be together senior year. I don't know. Hey, do you. But tip numero 9. Yeah, I'm learning a little Espanol and I'll say it. No, but seriously, this tip is super important. Make sure you meet with your academic advisors your freshman year. These people are your main guide to figuring out how many credit hours you're supposed to take, like I mentioned before, based on your major, what classes you're supposed to take to fulfill that major. Essentially, they help you plan out a schedule that will be helpful for you, but they're not going to choose the classes for you, if that makes sense. So make sure you meet with these people, because they're the ones that essentially guide you and keep you on track for your next 4 years in order to graduate. They are very important and resourceful, so please utilize them. They are there. Okay, so have fun in college. I repeat, have fun. The 4 years of your college career are gonna go by so fast, and if you just spend time in your room, not socializing, going to class, honestly, it just doesn't help you mentally, emotionally, socially. So definitely don't forget to have fun. If you're from an African family like I am, your parents will probably be like, friends will not get you anyway. You don't go to school to make friends. Make sure you face your books. No, but seriously though, like, you're there, your parents are not there with you, nobody's gonna hold your hand. So at the end of the day, you know who you are, you know you. Obviously, don't neglect your schoolwork. Don't go partying every night. Don't get drunk. Just don't do that. Just don't do that. Just make sure you're having fun, you have enough time to socialize, and you have enough time to get your assignments and your work in order, because at the end of the day, you know why you're there. You're there to get a degree, you're there to be resourceful, you're there to be somebody in life. So just have fun. 11. No one is gonna hold your hand or baby you when you're in college. I know in high school you had your teachers call home if you didn't turn in an assignment, you couldn't make it for a test and stuff like that. So make sure that you are on top of everything. Your professors are not going to call you. They're not going to care if you show up to class. At the end of the day, you not showing up to class, they're still getting paid. You're losing money. You're losing your parents' money. You're losing your money that you put into your education. So make sure you go to class. Make sure you turn in assignments. Make sure you stay on top of your game. Step 12, make sure to establish a good relationship with your homemates and your roommates. So your homemates are people you're gonna see morning, lunchtime, dinner time, sleep time. They are the people that are gonna be there, especially in your hall, especially if you're living in a freshman dorm. And your roommate, you're stuck with them unless you just have a really bad roommate situation. But I will talk about that in another video. But yeah, make sure you build these relationships with them, because odds are they're probably going to be your friends or your best friends throughout the year. So personally for me, my freshman year, my hallmates and my roommates became my closest friends. Definitely build those relationships. Tip 13. Always be careful when you go out partying or you go around your campus or you go explore nightlife. Be careful and protect yourself. There are bad people in this world, and I'm sure you know that. So definitely protect yourself and be around friends who will be there for you. There are some trifling people in this world that will leave you behind when you drunk. Ooh. But yeah, make sure you protect yourself. Surround yourself with good people that you know will have your back. Okay, C's and B's are okay. I promise you. You probably went from a straight A, B student in high school, you came to college, you made your first C on a test, you thought you were gonna die. A lot of smart people, geniuses, get bad grades one way or the other. So don't feel like you're not good enough or you're not smart enough if you make a C at the end of the day. You know, success has 2 C's. There's a reason for that, you know? No, but seriously, your sanity and your health are very, very important. So don't let C's ruin your life. Like, it's not worth it. You need a C to get a degree, man. At the end of the day, see your school's requirements. To get a degree, you really do need a C. So don't be sad about it. Pow. Pow. So yeah, the last tip, don't let absolutely anyone tell you you can't do anything. You know, like being pre-med, I remember I went to the pre-health office. The first thing this lady told me is, you know, we had 1,000 students come in, you know, they pre-med. By the time you become a senior, they 50. Why would you tell me that? Like, I know it's like reality, and I know a lot of people like take those science classes and they realize, okay, this is not for me. So like, I understand that, but don't let people discourage you. Like, I am pre-med now. And yeah, it's not easy, it's rigorous, you suffer, you cry, sometimes you want to die. But seriously though, at the end of the day, if that's seriously what you really, really want to do and you're doing it for the right reasons, everything will work out. So don't let anyone stand in your way and tell you you can't do anything. So, all right, thanks for watching. I hope this video wasn't long, but I had such a great time telling you guys about my freshman experience. Let me know if you guys want to know any more things about my freshman year, you know, that roommate situation. I will be making a video about that, because that one was serious. But anyway, make sure you stay tuned and like this video, subscribe, comment, let me know what you guys are looking for, and I'll see y'all later. Alright, well, today we were I'm gonna edit all bloopers, okay. Oh, it's 11. Ooh. Yeah, I can't go. This is embarrassing.